I am even blown away that this is a story. Like, this actually happened. Count Dankula is going to jail for being grossly offensive. The fact that someone can get locked up because they happen to offend other people is insane to me. It's dangerous. The fact that someone can get locked up for making a joke that a few people found too offensive, like, how is that even a thing? But what am I even talking about? Let me just show you guys and you can see for yourself. So, as you can see from this tweet we have from Count Dankula, he says, guilty, recess call to await sentencing. Basically, the story was that about a year ago, he made a video where he taught his dog how to be a Nazi and make Nazi salutes and react to phrases like Jews and gas the Jews. The joke was that his girlfriend loved this pug and he wanted to make the pug as unlovable as possible. And what's more unlovable than a Nazi? So as you can see, the joke is making fun of Nazis, not supporting Nazis. Yet some people found this offensive just because he said the words gas the Jews. Never mind the context of the joke, never mind the fact that it's a joke, never mind the fact that if you don't like the joke you can just ignore it. No, they had to report him, not just report a YouTube video, but report him to the authorities. And the authorities decided that he was guilty. Guilty of what? Being grossly offensive. Yes, you can be jailed for up to 6 months for being too offensive. I don't think I even need to begin to explain how dangerous this is. The fact that you can get thrown in jail for being too offensive is dangerous because everybody has a different idea of what's too offensive or not. Who knows, maybe just me reporting this story and mentioning that he said the phrase gas the Jews could offend someone. They could then report me and take me out of context and throw me in jail. Who knows? Now, of course, this was in Great Britain, not the United States. This trend could very well come to the United States and other nations in the future because we are drifting further away from freedom of speech every day, and this is an example of that. I can't believe that this even happened. You know, I've heard about this case for a while, but I didn't put much thought into it simply because I thought, oh, there's nowhere they're gonna lock him up for being too offensive. No, this is the world we live in. Locked up for being too offensive. You can't say anything anymore because someone's gonna take you out of context or find you offensive. And the authorities don't care. Freedom of speech does not exist. So as a final message to people watching the video, because there's really nothing else I can say other than this is absolutely insane. To any comedians who live in Scotland, you might want to think about moving out or switching jobs. Because now, as a comedian, you cannot make any jokes whatsoever because jokes, at the end of the day, poke fun at other things. You can't poke fun at anything anymore, otherwise you might suffer the fate that Count Dankula is suffering right now. We need to lock up real criminals, not people who make jokes. This madness has got to end. But the sad thing is that it won't. That's all I have for today. I hope you guys are able to see how blatantly stupid this is and how dangerous it could be and how it needs to stop. Thank you.